Hello everyone, Elite Golden here, and welcome back to an unexpected operation. This is turn 4, the Japanese turn. So we'll get started with some tech before we get into all the good stuff. So Japan hasn't been doing too good on its tech recently, but nonetheless we're still going to go for uh, improved factories and improved construction. So see what happens. Misses all around again. Oh boy. All right. Well, that'll be that. But that's all right. Hopefully it goes a little better on the money making side of this turn. So let's do purchases and then we'll get into the fun stuff. All right. A Japanese destroyer and submarine, 2 marines and 2 infantry. And that'll use up all but one of my dollars. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. First things first. Let's do this. So this marine is going to head up into Delhi along with the aircraft. They're going to go one, or rather, 1, 2. So see what happens there. Um, then we're going to have this infantry waltz on over to Burma. We're going to have this infantry pop on out to Benares. This marine is hopping on this destroyer, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3 over here. Take Aden free of charge. That'll deny the FEC their bonus, so that'll be good. We're gonna bring one of these subs, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna bring them on over, and they're gonna do some raiding. And now we're over here. I think that's everything over in India. I've got all. Oh, my apologies. I gotta do one more thing. This transport is going to load up with 2 infantry and land in Maharashtra free of charge. And then, of course, go into port, but we'll deal with all the import stuff later. We got some subs that are going to raid here. Coastal subs are going to come up to join the raiding party. We got a seaplane that's going to try to hunt that coastal sub before it becomes too big of a problem. And so then let's see. We got this transport here that is going to load up the marine and the infantry and offload into Sarawak. Then we've got a battleship that's going to come down and help in the bombard. Oh, geez, well, yeah, he's going to help. And then we've got this tactical bomber over here that's on this flight, or the fleet marker here. He's going to come off, join the fight. And then we've got a bunch of fighters over here in the 41st. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more guy can make it. So let's make another tactical bomber just so that we feel pretty good about it. Then what we'll do is we'll take this transport, load up these 2 guys. Let's grab all the guys there. Go 1, 2, offload into Queensland. Take some Anzac money there. We're loading up a marine and a destroyer. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the Solomon Island. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. Take the Solomon Islands free of charge. It's a good boost to the money. Got a marine there, no marine here. Plenty of air support. So then we'll load up this last transport that hasn't quite moved yet. over here. That transport still hasn't moved. We'll deal with that guy later. And he's going to load up the Marine and the Mountain Brigade. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and also offload. Um, yeah, that looks pretty darn good. I suppose might as well one with the Marine, of course. 1, 2, 3. Offload the Marine into Sarawak as well. Just just so that everybody's doing something. That's my thought. Um, okay. And then we're gonna do some escort duty stuff too, but I'll let you know what's on escort duty in non-combat. I think that's possibly how it works. Um, oh, but I suppose I could pull some guys for some bombards. We'll pull a heavy cruiser from this fleet, go 1, 2, 3, and uh, yeah, the battle cruiser, 1, 2, 3, and that's a destroyer right there. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. So yeah, feeling pretty good about that. Let's do some rolling. But first we'll do all the walk-ons real quick. So Maharashtra falls, Benares falls, Burma falls. Already took care of the Solomons. Then we have a fight there, a fight there, and a fight there. And then of course the convert rating. But yeah, all right. Well, let's roll some dice here. So convert rating here first. We can only get $1 off this Indian line here at best because the Germans already took $1 off the British line over here. So orange is me, of course. $1. Perfect. That is all we needed. 2 plus 5 is 7, which is better than 6. So um, now we try to take off the Anzac line. So we'll do my coastal subs first now that they've joined the foray. Perfect. Good job, coastal subs. You've done exactly what you needed to. So that's 2 damage to Anzac. Then we'll do it like this. And then we'll take this off because we're gonna take a pot shot at. We'll grab a orange dice. We're gonna take a pot shot at that coastal sub. Looking for a pretty low number here. Oh wow, that's a 1. All right, got that guy done and dealt with pretty early on. Very fun, very fun. All right, now on to the battles. So, all right, we'll give you a blue dice for the FEC. I'll take one of these green dice here for infantry, and well, now we'll have to get some other colored dice. Fighter and a tactical bomber. We'll deal with those guys afterwards. So here's my infantry or my marine, I suppose. Yep, not even close. Looking for a 2, and now this is for a 6 for the fighter. Oh, perfect. There's a 2. So that hits, and now for a 5 or less from the infantry. An 11, a miss. All right. Pretty good. Those guys will fly back, but they'll fly back after a moment. All right, now let's try to take the rest of India's money real quick. So, orange dice. I think Sarawak's a mountain, but I've got a bunch of bigger dice rolling in. So, let's see here. For Bombard, I believe we have 2 battleships. Yep, battleship and a heavy cruiser, and we're landing with 3 guys, so we get to use all of them. So we'll do the heavy cruiser first. Heavy cruiser bombards at a 2 or less. That's an 11. And now we got the 2 battleships, 4 or less. Both misses. So regular combat. I'll need a third one of these up there over here. So I think these are all at 1 because it's a mountain. Well, there's a 2. So if I'm mistaken, I've already won, but we got some air support, so maybe they can. Yep, there we go. They can seal the deal. And now for the militia. There, ooh, nice. Got a Marine off me. Very good. Very good job. So then this tactical bomber will have to land in Malaya, and then this other one will have to land, we'll just do it right now, on the carrier, because he's out of movement if he doesn't. But nonetheless, that still goes like that. And now we're over here. So, going up against another militia, I've got a battle cruiser and a heavy cruiser. So, we'll do the heavy cruiser first. 6, no good. Now the battle cruiser. 7, also no good. So, let's see. Bunch of small numbers that are gonna have to get rolled here. There we go. All right, the blue guy will be the Anzac. I'm looking for 2s. They're also looking for 2s. So it's a race for the 2s. Nothing yet. Oh, geez. That's a pretty good shooting. Pretty good shooting for my guys. So, oops, I already had a thing out. Oh well. All right, I think that was all of the combats. Um, let's go resolve this. So Anzac lose 2, FEC loses 1. Aden is gone. Destroyer goes into port. Sub did its rating. Um, yeah, feeling pretty good about how all that went. I suppose I'll just have to move the units along now. So let's see here. Um, 1, 2. Yeah, these guys got to move. So I think what I'll do is I'll put because these guys only have 2 movement left, and so they'll go on the carrier there. Um, hmm. Yeah, that carrier's a little exposed, so maybe we can. That's not really worth it. We'll just let them go 1, 2, and so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have the carrier sit tight in there. This transport is going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way back up to the homeland. We'll bring this guy down to Korea. Let's see, so destroyer stays there, but these will come over and join that little contingent. Subs are doing pretty good over there. This destroyer from the task force that didn't do anything is going to go 1, 2, 3 up to here. And I think everybody else pretty much moved. I won't need to go on escort anymore because that submarine has perished. We'll drop the heavy cruiser down, but we'll begin bringing this guy back up 1, 2 because of the major dockyard. So that's the torpedo boat destroyers. I suppose we'll leave the heavy cruiser. We'll bring that guy down 1 just for some bombards when we need it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the major dockyard. Yeah, the Americans aren't in the war yet, but oh boy, they are getting close. And then let's bring the Air Force down to British Malaya. That's a pretty good base to have. Pretty good base to have. All right. I like where we're at right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I think if I go over here and then hit set national incomes, uh, everybody runs into each other. I don't know how FEC is still at 5. Is that so? Um, well, regardless, that's all right. So I now get one of the islands, which was the Solomon Islands. So I get a +1 of that. Um, oh yeah, well, getting ahead of myself. Got to place units first. Grab all these guys. So destroyer and sub go here. 2 Marines go there. Infantry in Calcutta and infantry in Rihi. Big old staring match now. Now the CCP and the Japanese have a border with each other. Um, but yeah, all right, that looks pretty good. So the Japanese are at 32, and so +3 will I think make 35, and then I had one left over. So that should be 36. Nope, it's up here. There, so I'll have 36 bucks for next turn, everyone. All right. Well, the Japanese Empire sure added a little bit to to their territories this turn, so that's pretty good. Um, and I suppose I'll see y'all in the next one for Japan turn 5. But until then, I'll hand you on over to the Fighting Irish for, well, what's left of the British Commonwealth and Free French. All right. See you later, everyone.